right, y'all, we're back. So, what we want to talk about is how I achieved getting these two consoles. So, definitely one was harder than the other. Obviously, everyone knows that. So, I'll go ahead and start with the Xbox because that was the thing that I got first. Um, launch day, I knew that the Xbox was coming out. I missed the pre-orders. I attempted to try to get the pre-orders. I was not successful by any means. Launch day came. I get up early and I'm like, I'm just gonna get an extra console from a GameStop or a Target or whatever. So I wake up early. I go to a GameStop near my town that I live in because there's not a lot of people that live out there. So I'm thinking I can go out there and get one, no problem. So I get up and I go out there before GameStop opens, and there's already like six, seven people in line or whatnot, and they said they only had five consoles. So that wasn't gonna fly. So I wasn't able to do that. So I go from that GameStop to another GameStop that's about 18 miles away, but it's about 10 miles from home, but 18 miles away from that GameStop. So I go to this other GameStop, same deal. There's people sitting outside already. Same thing. They only had four consoles, and there were four people in line. Obviously, they had it posted on the door how many consoles that they had. Yeah, to make a long story short, I go to numerous GameStops. I don't get one anywhere. So I finally go to this one GameStop that's maybe 45 minutes away from my house. So I go to this GameStop and there's no one out there. I get there at about 10 in the morning. They're gonna open at 11. It's really like 9:50 when I get there, but they open at 11 to this day because it's lunch day. So there's no one there. There's no one in front of the store, so I'm thinking I'm good. I'm gonna be the first person in line. I'm gonna get the extra console. I'm gonna go home, play it that day, everything be great. But I did see another guy sitting in the parking lot, and I'm not the type of person that's like, I was here first and da da da. Like clearly, I seen the guy sitting in the parking lot with his door open in front of GameStop. I knew what he was there for, so I just call it I'm second in line. So as I'm sitting there, more people are coming in line. So by the time they open, there's about 30 people in line, at least, right? But I'm thinking I'm good because I'm number two. So as we're waiting for GameStop to open, there are people standing in line that are there to pick up their pre-orders, and some of them are saying that they called the previous night and they said that they didn't have any extra consoles, which is probably why nobody was sitting out there. So that was that. They opened at 11. The guy came out and was like, they only got pre-orders. They don't have any extra consoles. So I didn't get one. So I'm a little frustrated because I've driven. This is like at this point, it's like the sixth GameStop that I've been to, and then I didn't even think about anywhere else. To be honest, it was just GameStop because I wanted to trade in my old Xbox One X for the Series X. But anyway, I'm frustrated. So I'm leaving the GameStop, and when my girl calls me, I'm a little frustrated. I'm telling her I can't get it, whatever, but it's all good. I'll just wait until, after Christmas and just wait, until they have more consoles available. I'll be fine. But anyway, so she was like, she's gonna try because I seen like people tweeting these other areas getting it, Sam's Club, Costco's, and all of this, and we have both Sam's Club and Costco memberships. So she said she was gonna try Sam's Club. She tried Sam's Club, nothing. So I'm on the way home and I'm just frustrated thinking about it. I get a text message with a screenshot. When I open it, it is a message from my girl with a screenshot of the Costco order of her getting the Xbox Series X. So that is how I obtained this, and I was so excited. Like I rushed home like I was gonna have it that day. Obviously I wasn't. We got it from Costco, so I got the bundle, which was fine by me. You just got an extra controller. It'd have been nice if they threw a headset in there, but the extra controller was nice. It'd have been nice if it was another color as well, but I kind of like the black controller. Red is my favorite color, so it'd have been nice if they had red, but they don't make the red with the newer controller as of yet. But the blue one looks pretty good too. They could have at least thrown that in there. But that is how I obtained my Xbox Series X. Now, moving on to the PlayStation here. The way that I got this was a hard task. Obviously, everyone knows what's been going on since this dropped. Really, just the last week and a day. But it feels like this thing has been out for months. The way that it's so hard to get, and the way that it's just made me lose sleep trying to get it. It feels like I've been trying for months, but it's only been a week. But anyway, been searching all week. Of course, tried to do the same thing. Pre-orders was not successful at all, with no pre-order. And every time I was in line to do something when it came to this PlayStation, it always got cut off at me. I go to GameStop for pre-orders the first day. Um, well, not the first day because the first day was a little surprise pre-order launch. But the first day that they were available at GameStop, I go to GameStop. They only have 8 consoles available for pre-order. I'm number 9 in line. Crazy, right? So, was not successful that day. But on launch day, of course, you're not going to be able to get it. Everyone had little pickup orders or whatever. But I do feel that I could have gotten it on launch day if I was more persistent in my search of trying to find it. But I just went to bed. Even a coworker of mine texted me at like 1:45 a.m. when Target dropped theirs, and he ended up getting it. But I was asleep. So I guess I slept on that. But anyway, so I was unsuccessful then. So I knew that the site Pop Finder was gonna show, what was available and where. So I looked that up, and I was actually getting ready to go to sleep when something told me to look at Pop Finder. So I looked at it, and I seen that they had 12 consoles available at a Target near my house. Well, not like near my house because I live in the country, but it's close enough. So I get up. It's like 12 o'clock a.m., 12 in the morning. I tell my girl, I'm like, look, I'm not gonna go to sleep tonight. I'm about to get dressed, and I'm going out here to Target, and I'm gonna camp out for the PlayStation 5. So she was like, all right, do whatever. I'm going to sleep. So got dressed, went out there. I get out there. Pop Finder said they had 12 consoles. When I get out there, there is 11 people in line. Crazy, right? So I'm like, I'm good. I hurry up, park the car, because I'm counting as soon as I'm pulling in. I'm counting like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever. So I see that there's 11 guys. I'm gonna be number 12. There's 12 consoles. Gucci. So I park the car. I get in line. When I get in line, obviously I'm one of the older guys in line. So there's a bunch of kids in front of me, and they're clowning, saying. They're just talking shit about, there's only 10 consoles available. Somebody came out and told them that it was 10 consoles available, took their names, and said they were going to send them a text, before they opened to, assure them that they were going to get their PlayStation 5s. So, me seeing on Pop Finder that they had 12 available, I say, screw it. I'm going to take my chances. I'll just chill out. So I go back to the car, get my chair, extra jacket because it was cold, go sit back in line. So the 11th guy felt the same way. He said he was going to take his chances. So he's taking his chances, I'm taking mine. So I sit there all night with these guys. As the night goes on, of course, there's more and more people coming because, word of mouth that the Target has consoles, so more people are coming. So obviously I wasn't successful that day either. When Target opens, these kids were right. They really only had 10 consoles. I was the 12th person in line. I was furious. All right. But I said again, it's all right. I'll just chill out, wait until Black Friday or whatever, and I'll get it then. They should have more consoles. So the way that I got this console definitely wasn't none of those ways that I mentioned before. So the way that I got this, I'm sitting here. This is Tuesday night, I believe. I told, because I seen the way that Sony was restocking the PlayStation 5 every day, and other sites were too. So I told her, I said, I'm staying up until about 3 o'clock tonight. I'm not going to bed. I'm going to get this PlayStation tonight. I'm going to get it. So I stayed up, and I actually was just playing 2K on my Xbox One X to keep me up. So I see this YouTube video pop up in my notifications saying live cop, the usual that we've seen throughout the week. So I click it because I've been watching this guy. Anyway, he's the reason why I've been going to certain places, because it's what he said or whatever. So I'm watching this guy, and he's doing a live feed. And as he's doing the live feed, I see people in the chat saying Target is going to drop tonight. Target is going to drop tonight. So he's saying Target's not going to drop, yada yada yada. They're saying they are going to drop. They're going to drop at 12 a.m. So it's like 11 o'clock when I see this. So I'm like, all right, bet. What's it going to hurt to just see if they restock at 12 a.m.? So I'm sitting here. 12 o'clock comes, refresh, nothing. So I'm like, nothing's going to happen. Target's not going to restock. But someone has to restock this thing. I'm not going to bed until I get this PlayStation 5. So click off his feed, his live stream or whatever, and I'm into my game, and do some things around the house, and then I would come back to it periodically. So I come back to it at about 1:40 a.m. ish, and I just let it play. I just set it on tail. I just let it play, and just listening to that, and I'm playing the game at the same time. So at about 2:10, well, it was like 2:09 a.m. I hear him get excited. So I immediately don't even pay attention to the YouTube video anymore, and I pulled my laptop because I was already ready to go. I had a Target page up, Best Buy page up, Walmart page, Sam's Club, Costco. Anybody who was selling the PS5, I had the page up. I had every one of these pages up. So I go to Target, refresh it, and there it is. It says ship it. But I'm thinking that you can pick it up at the store, so I'm looking for that. So I click ship it, add it to the cart. I got like some video games in the cart. I had Call of Duty, Cold War in there, 2K for my son, and another Call of Duty for my son, because they had like a deal like buy two, get one free. So anyways, it's in the cart. I'm excited. I'm trying to check out. So I'm trying to check out everything that's in my cart, but it's not going through. It's saying like something in my cart is not available for purchase. So I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to miss out on the PS5. The bots got the PS5 right out my cart. So I just keep clicking and keep clicking, keep clicking. It keeps giving me the same message. So I'm like, screw it. So I take everything else out the cart, all the games out the cart, and I had a few gifts in there as well. Took all this stuff out the cart and just left the PlayStation in there. And when I click checkout, and I get so freaking excited. I was so excited. So I checked out ASAP. I had a Target account, not a Target account, but I downloaded the app and created the little profile or whatever. So I already had my information in there as far as payment goes and my address. But with all things, you never know it's real until you get that confirmation email. And Target is really good about that. They sent that immediately. I checked out at 2:13 a.m. I got my confirmation email at 2:14 a.m. And then I got a shipping confirmation the very next morning. Well, it was the same morning because it was 2 o'clock in the morning when I bought it, but they shipped it out that same day, and it just came in today, and I'm so excited. I can't wait to play these things. I can't wait to play both of them, but honestly, I'm an Xbox dude, so I'm going to play the Xbox Series X, but I had bought the PlayStation 5 for my son. So I just wanted to explain that to you guys out there that's probably, you got some haters out there. Why you need both consoles? Why you got both consoles? Give me one, da 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 da, all of that jazz. But that is why I have both consoles. This is for my son. This is for me. That is going to conclude my video. I just wanted to share with you guys how I accomplished getting these two consoles. One was definitely harder to get than the other. If you like the video, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. This is my first real video, so feedback is greatly appreciated, people. Please give me some feedback. I know you will. But this is fresh with the fresh perspective, giving you my perspective on things. Uh, Holla at your boy.